Hey y'all, so for this week's top tweets of the week, I wanted to comment on Savannah's tweet. She tweeted a picture of a quote last week, and it said, "If you expect every kid to produce the same thing, you haven't assigned a project, you assigned a recipe." And that just really put project-based learning in perspective for me. I think that's a great way to compare our projects and when we assign them, and something to think about that we do not want to see the same thing over and over again. That's not the reason for project-based learning. We want to see how students can create and be unique in their own way to really see what they have taken away from your lesson. So this past week, I had the opportunity to go to Washington with the School of Ed, and we got to do some really fun things, and that inspired my top tweets of the week for this week. So my first one is a picture of us with Senator Burr, and it was a tweet from Miss Dr. Parker. And so I just said this was a great education opportunity. We got to talk with one of his representatives for education policy and just kind of see what the future holds for education. So that was really cool. And then my second one talks a little bit about the Library of Congress, and it is 5 free classroom resources. So I thought this was a great tool to use specifically for social studies, and kind of talking about DC and exploring the Library of Congress. And then my last one is talking about a safety bill that the White House is talking about passing for educators and school staff. And so I just felt like this was a really good article, because I think as future teachers, it's always good to stay on top of things, especially when things are getting ready to change or possibly changing, and anything that we might have to start implementing in our schools. So yeah, those are my top tweets of the week.